bet I won't miss. You can let them hate, bet I won't slip. All I need is one shot, I'ma take my team to the ship. Swear to God, bro, I mean what I spit. All I need is one shot. One shot. All I need is one shot. One shot. All I need is one shot. Bet I won't miss. They want me to trip. Bet I won't slip. All I need is one shot.
Hey guys, this is Rim to Rim episode 7 with Bentonville West Lady Wolverines, and we're doing it the West way. And we got head coach here, Ryan Johnson. Man, I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, so Coach Johnson, just let's talk about your journey in this coaching ranks. You were at Valley Springs, and you built that program from the ground up, and now you're here at Bentonville West, and the proof is in the pudding right now, because you see what this team has done from last year to this year. What led to your decision to come here, and what has been a message to the girls this year?
Yeah, when I got the opportunity to come here last year, I knew that there was a lot of potential coming in the young ones.
Mm-hmm.
That was exciting, getting to do that. And then I knew that there was really not a tradition or history been set here, and we'd get to do a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
So that was our message beginning of this year. Last year we set some goals. We want to make state tournament. Came up we actually ended up tied with Rogers and lost the tiebreaker by like 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
But down to our last game, it mattered.
Yeah.
So we were proud of that. I think we set a good standard there. And then we knew with these young ones coming, we had a chance. And that was our message to them this year. It's like, hey, let's just break as many records as we possibly can.
Okay.
And they have.
Yeah.
So.
No. You can see it on film almost every game. And you talk about that younger talent. What have you done with the junior high ranks? Because when you look at that, I mean, Bentonville, the schools that's kind of connected to Bentonville West, especially on the girls' side, from Grimsley, you got Lincoln over there. Those two squads I've seen with my eyes this year, and I was completely amazed. They really have some talent. So what's being done in those junior high ranks as you kind of are going to be reloading in the next couple of years with this year's class, next year's class, and the class after that, pretty much?
Yeah, so when I got here, I brought Coach Henry over, and he had really built a good program over there, set the standard. I mean, he'd had those, I think they're the current sophomores since they were young, and just kind of set that in place for that to be the standard. And then, so now Coach Henry's over there killing it, doing a great job. And once you've kind of set that expectation and standard, it was that if you build it, they'll come type deal, you know. So, they're doing, it's really started there with those guys. They've done a great job, and now we're getting to reap some of those benefits up here.
Now you get a young nucleus already with Reese and Sharp, Jensen, Greenley. I mean, you can just start naming names that's actually contributing on this team at a young age. What's been your message to kind of keep them confident this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's always easier to challenge kids to play hard when there's 15 kids that could get in the game, right? I mean, it's kind of like, hey, if you want your minutes, you better go out there and earn them.
Yeah.
But man, we try to keep as much confidence in them as possible. I mean, they all work hard.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell them. I'm like, guys, if you're not gonna have confidence how much time you put in, you're just wasting your time.
Yeah.
And then we like to shoot a lot in practice and just try to make sure that they believe that they can do it, and that there's not going to be any negative repercussions from us if they miss a shot, or we just want them to play hard, execute the game plan best of their ability, and go make shots.
Yeah. Now inheriting the team like with two players like Regan and Hallie Ford. What's it been like to coach those two, because they've seen the bottom.
No, yeah, and I I brag on Hallie a lot, because I mean, you don't see many fives that can move and play like her.
Yeah.
In conference right now, she's our leading assist to turnover ratio. I mean, she's
That's
cleaning
crazy.
up the boards. Doesn't care if she scores 0 or 10. She's gonna play her game. And pretty good dang job on defense around the rim. So pieces like that are invaluable. She's a great leader. She's been a joy to coach. And then Regan, I mean, she just gets after it.
Yeah.
She's strong, makes good plays, and just has the experience. I think it goes to show how important that is when you do have some youth. Because with those young ones, and this is what I try to say, hey, you can't play perfect all year.
Yeah.
You're going to have a stretch where you're probably not happy with your performance, and that's okay. And just having those older ones that are going to be steady, do what they're asked to do, It's definitely plays a big part in our success.
Now with this conference, you know, we really don't have a lot of seniors, but you know, we got a tremendous junior class within this conference, even a sophomore class, and then you know the freshmen that are contributing. We got a bunch that we can kind of litter in with Hogan and Northside, Merritt down in Bentonville, and you guys got Trader who's been phenomenal this year. What's it like, you know, when you think about this conference in a whole? What's it been like kind of playing and getting through this gauntlet?
Yeah, it's no nights off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I tell them. I'm like, guys, there's everybody wants to beat you.
Hmm.
You know, and even the teams that maybe aren't necessarily the best this year. I mean, they're not just gonna, you know, we've been at the bottom with them.
Yeah.
So like when they play us, like it's a game they think they're gonna win,
Hmm.
right? I mean, you know, some of the teams at the top of our league, the North Sides, the Harbors, the Fayvilles. I mean, they've got that tradition. They've got that when they walk in the gym. You know, I mean, that was kind of a thing for us. I think last year we'd walk in the gym and we're already down 15.
Yeah.
We ain't even warmed up, you know, just because of who you're
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I think that you know, belief matters, right? And I think more importantly, we had to do it.
Hmm.
So the fact that we were able to come up with those 3 big wins on the road, back to back to back at Springdale, Fayetteville, Bentonville,
That was big time.
yeah, I think it just really kind of gave them the reality of like, hey, we can compete
Yeah.
with some of these teams.
Now you got a big week this week with you know Fayetteville and Bentonville both coming here, which kind of gives you that advantage of having them at home. And then we got next week both on the road. What's the message going forward as we you know everybody kind of get ready to convene down on in Bryant here in a couple
Yeah,
weeks?
yeah, you know, I mean, it's like we tell them, the same speech came with Springdale. I was like, guys, Fayetteville wants to beat you.
Yeah.
They're going to come in here. Coach Rimmer's going to have them jokers ready.
Hmm.
And same with Coach Hallmeyer at Bentonville. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a little bit more healthy now. I mean, than when we played them first time. And I mean, they're going to come in here expecting to win. So, you know, we just got to go out and try to execute our game plan as best we can and hope we make more shots than they do.
Yeah, no,
So,
I hear you on that one. And you can't necessarily just beat up teams kind of like how you guys are doing it. And I've talked to different fans, and one thing they really appreciate about Bentonville West is you guys play the game the right way. You don't have any stars that's gonna run up and down the court to beat you. You're not gonna have anybody that's just gonna overload you with just scoring, but you guys play the game the right way. You play defense the right way, play offense the right way. Would that be something you guys coined as the West Way? Is that the
yeah, you know, I mean, I think we have to, right? I mean, you've already hit all the nails on the head. I mean, we love the players we have.
Hmm.
You know, but like the Sanaya Coachmans, the Cameron Smiths,
Yeah.
I mean, there's the twins like Peyton Cop. There's some
Yeah.
really, really good players.
Hmm.
And we think we have really good players, but you know, we just have to do things a little more differently. And I've just been really proud of how we've done that. You know, because it can be hard, man.
Yeah.
In the social media
No,
age,
it
and,
is.
and everybody wanting theirs and their shine.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be hard. But these kids have really bought into that, and you know, and it's like I told my guys, that's why you are where you are. It's because you've been unselfish. You've moved the ball. Nobody's gone out there and just tried to be play. I call it hero ball.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
we've stayed within ourselves. Now, we've had some games where we haven't done that. And we've ended up on the wrong side of the
Yeah.
scoreboard. But as a whole, we've done a really good job.
Yeah, I know. I can say one thing. I've been sort of putting out the social media kind of game of the night thing, and I really feel like once I do it and the ladies here see it, something happens because watching y'all Friday, it was like, what is? I turned it on and turned it off, and I was like, okay, they're up by 5. Turned it back on. Oh, they're up by 25. All right, that was just 3 minutes. I haven't been gone that long. But just what's the main message for you guys going forward? Just to finish up this season and get down the state.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if we can't finish any higher than 3rd,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, getting that 3 seed would be awesome. I mean, I think they've never won a game in the state tournament here. I might be wrong, but I think they've never finished better than 6th.
I don't think so.
And so those would be 2 milestones we could reach. And then I've told them guys if we finish 3rd, I mean, we don't really know how the Central's lining up. I think North Little Rock's going to be 1.
Yeah.
But we could make a push to make it to the semifinal Saturday, and then. I haven't played in that a couple times as a coach. Like, you get to that point, anything can happen.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah,
it's kind of you have your favorites, but I mean anything.
Anything. And it's last year. I mean, Northside and Fayetteville played for the championship, and they were the 4 and 5 seed. So But yeah, Coach, I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I know you got to get ready for practice. Hey guys, y'all heard it here first. The West Way with Bentonville West head coach Ryan Johnson.
Thanks
Man,
for having me, man.
appreciate you coming on.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
bet.
Coach. Yeah, man.
At Bigley, we don't just put ink on fabric, we power your brand forward. Every stitch, every print, every product is built to make your brand stronger, louder, and impossible to ignore. No minimums, no hidden fees, just a team obsessed with helping your business win. Bigley, powering your brand from idea to impact.
And welcome back here to Rim to Rim. We got episode 7 with the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines up in Centerton. And this time we're doing it the West Way. We got freshman guard here, Hailey Trader. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, Hailey, just discuss kind of being a freshman and being new to the team and to the conference. Like, what's your mentality going into games with you being one of the younger players on this team?
I think my mentality is just know that I'm a good player and that I have teammates that are really good players too, and that I can trust them to have my back and that I can have theirs.
Now, you talk about your older teammates like Haley and Regan, who's been here. You also got Sullivan as well and a couple of others. What have they done to kind of help you come on to the scene?
I think that they've shown great leadership as being older players. They know what they know what to expect in the 6A conference, and I feel like they've just shown their maturity in playing, and we can just count on them whenever we're having like a rough time, or they just show great leadership.
Now we see a lot of this on social media on y'all's page, and I wanted the fans to know what does the West Way mean? What does that mean? Is there like a code? Is there like a something that y'all kind of
I think
adopted?
the West Way is just showing people how we play and how we can treat each other as teammates. I think it's just like a good foundation for us.
What's it like playing for Coach Johnson? He's in his second year here. He's seen the bottom, and he's also seen what you
Yeah.
guys have done this year. Like, what's been his message to you guys, and what's it like playing for him?
Playing for Coach Johnson is very different. I think that he's a really good coach and that he's a very nice coach. Like, he's always there for us as players, and um I think that he's just shown like great leadership as well as just coming with such a young team and showing us like how to compete against these like really old teams.
Now, in your first year here, what's your goal as far as for the team and for yourself?
Obviously, for our team, I really want to win state. I want to get to state.
Okay.
As for myself, I just want to show people that I am a good player and that we're going to be great next year because we will be an older team, and I feel like we're going to have a really long run next year too.
Hey, y'all heard it here first. We had Miss Freshman Guard, Miss Haley Trader, or Haley Trade is a bucket. One of those. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. Thank you.
Whether you're opening your first checking account, purchasing your first home, saving for your first big vacation, or opening a new business, First Star Bank offers hometown service with the latest in digital banking technology. Our local team makes banking fast, convenient, and easy. From simple everyday banking to helping you fulfill your dreams, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. First Star Bank. We'll be there through all your firsts. Learn more at firststar.bank or stop by one of our local branches today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here for Rim to Rim, episode 7 with the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines. We got a sophomore guard here, Addison Greenley. Addison, appreciate you coming on. Or you can wave, you can do that too. Now, Addison, it's your first year on the varsity team, and you're contributing like crazy. What's been the message for this team this year?
To just go out there, do everything we can to win, and send a message to everybody that we're here to win and do the best we can.
Now, we just talked to Haley, and we got you, but we also have a couple other younger teammates that's part of that younger nucleus that you got with Reese and Sharp, Jensen, a couple other players. What keeps y'all confident in your abilities on the floor, with you guys kind of being fresh on the varsity scene?
We just practice a lot. We uplift our teammates on the floor when we make mistakes, just to make sure that we're always positive and ready to play, and we're confident in ourselves and our abilities to ball. So
Yeah. What's it like playing for Coach Johnson? I mean, he's been here second year here, so he's been here just as long as you, with starting last year as a ninth grader. So what's it been like just kind of being under his leadership?
it's been good. He's very good about, especially in games, making sure that we aren't tired. He's uplifting. He makes sure that whenever we're struggling, like, he picks us up, makes sure he gives us our confidence back, and yeah.
Now, being a sophomore, our last interview that we did, we got to talk to Jensen Thrasher, who's a sophomore in this league, and it's a good collection of sophomores going forward with you and Collie. You also got Jensen down in Bentonville. Got a couple other players that sophomores that'll be here in this conference. What's it like playing in the 6A West against these girls, and then you think about that junior class ahead of y'all that's really, really good. What's it like playing against these ladies?
No, it's really fun. The competition is really high. A lot of games are close, and it's super fun playing against a bunch of talent, getting to compete with that and make myself better.
Now, main goal for you, for this team and for you, what would that main goal be?
Just make it as far as we can. Overall goal is to win it all, and so that's just where we're trying to get right now. So.
Hey, we ain't gonna hold her long. I know they got practice here, but you got our sophomore guard here, Addison Greenley. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
No problem.
At Bigley, we don't just put ink on fabric, we power your brand forward. Every stitch, every print, every product is built to make your brand stronger, louder, and impossible to ignore. No minimums, no hidden fees, just a team obsessed with helping your business win. Bigley, powering your brand from idea to impact.
And we're back here for Rim to Rim, episode 7 with the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines. We got junior guard here, Miss Regan Cruisinbery. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So Regan, just let's dive deep into this program. We just talked about 2 years ago, or the last 2 years, where it was a learning process in this conference, and now you guys have burst onto the scene. Like, what does that mean for you being kind of one of those founding members of, or the building block member of this program?
Yeah, so my freshman year, it's like completely different from where we are now. We have a new coach, brand new players. It's just me and Hallie, really, like the upperclassmen.
Yeah.
So it's just a whole new culture, and this year we've really tried to build that up.
Now with Coach Johnson, coming from Valley Springs, where you built the program there, and then he came here last year. Like you said, we had to kind of build everything up to this moment. What's it been like being a point guard on the floor and effectively the head coach on the floor? What's it been like playing under his leadership?
Yeah, so he definitely came from a winning program, and even last year we had a better season than we did the year before, so we knew that we were going to keep coming up, and we knew that we had great underclassmen also coming up. So this year is just really, we knew that this would be the year.
Now, you talk about the upperclassmen with you and Hallie Ford. How have y'all helped the younger nucleus of the team kind of come together a little bit faster? Because I'm telling you, a lot of people are surprised about your team, most important, but also the boys' side. Like, Bentonville West has kind of built a program from scratch almost. And what's it like being a leader on this team?
Yeah, so at the beginning of the season, we didn't really know how it was going to go because no one besides me and Hallie had played varsity basketball. So it was just all new. Addison, Aubrey, they played freshman, and the rest of them played junior high. So it's completely different. And we're just so lucky that they were able to adapt and play at this level so quickly.
Now, just so fans know, we do have a dual sport athlete here. She is a softball commit for Northeastern Oklahoma. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
What's it like? I mean, you're kind of probably all over the place because as soon as you get done here, you're shooting over to softball. What's that like, being able to kind of have your stardom in basketball, but also your main sport is a totally different sport?
It kind of just like gives me a little break. Like, I'm coming here to have fun, give it my all. When then I go to softball, it's like that's where I want to go
to continue my future in athletics. So being in basketball, it kind of just gives a little bit of breath of fresh air.
Yeah. We talked about 2 years ago, and I remember seeing your brother here. So do you and your brother still get to play in the yard every once in a while when he's in town, or does he
Yes.
kind of stay back and say, "Hey, I can't handle it anymore"?
Oh, we definitely go at it a lot because, I mean, we still go to the hitting cages, and he thinks that he's still better than me when he hasn't touched a bat in who knows how long. So it's definitely still a competitive atmosphere.
So going forward, you guys got a big game against Fayetteville Tuesday, but also as the season goes on and finishes the last 2 weeks, we still got bigger games to kind of help us with playoff seeding. What's the message for you and for this team and going forward?
So yeah, we have our big game against Fayetteville, and that's the game will decide our seeding. Right now, I think we're third, tied with Fayetteville maybe. And so if we beat Fayetteville, then that just makes us sure for third spot if we beat Bentonville, Heritage, and Southside. So we're just focusing on Fayetteville, really.
Yeah, no,
and we're glad that we have them at home. It was hard playing them at their place. It became a close game, but I'm glad we had Addison to really step up that game.
No, you're right about that. That was a big key moment in the season when y'all came down to Fayetteville and y'all proved that y'all could be on the floor with these teams, and that was a big moment. So as far as your message or your main motivation or main goal for this team and yourself, what would that be?
I'm trying to just give it all. Like Coach Casey the other day in the locker room, he said that hay is already in the barn, like saying like we already put the work in. This is just trying to get us further and make it to where we can go far along in state.
Hey, I hear you. Hey guys, y'all heard it here first from Miss Regan Cruisinbery. Appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hallie Ford.
Hallie Ford, you're up.
Yeah, you're rolling.
Whether you're opening your first checking account, purchasing your first home, saving for your first big vacation, or opening a new business, First Star Bank offers hometown service with the latest in digital banking technology. Our local team makes banking fast, convenient, and easy. From simple everyday banking to helping you fulfill your dreams, our team is here to guide you every step of the way. First Star Bank. We'll be there through all your firsts. Learn more at firststar.bank or stop by one of our local branches today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here at Rim to Rim for episode 7 with the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines, and we got senior forward, guard, center, pretty much everything. We got Miss Hallie Ford here. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, can you describe, since you've been here, you put in the work, you're a senior, probably one of the only seniors on the team. What does the West Way mean to you?
The West Way, it means a lot. It's just, as a team, we've put together all of our core values and what we want our team to represent and how we want our culture to be. So it means a lot to actually live through it and just be a team together that has those values, and it's important to us.
Now, we talked to Regan, who's been on the team with you the last few years, and we briefly discussed kind of Bentonville West's rise this year. And what does this season mean to you? In your senior year, you got to kind of finally get to see Bentonville West like you've always wanted to see it.
It's almost surreal. Just the first couple of years, obviously they didn't go the way we wanted them to, and it means a lot to finally see the work that we've put in finally happen and like show to other people that we can be good and we have been working hard, and it just means a lot.
Nice. Now another athlete, just like Regan, a dual sport athlete. You're committed for Oklahoma Baptist in soccer, and you're also playing basketball, which is crazy on the legs. So how does that help? Like the transition from basketball going into soccer. Like are you able to rely on one sport a little bit more than the other when you're playing? Like, can you do some soccer things on the basketball court or anything like that?
I mean, I would say soccer has definitely helped me with my court vision. I feel like it's really easier to see the full court just because in soccer I'm a defender, so I'm in the back, so I view the whole field, and it's just easier for me to see those passes. I feel like that may be harder for some other people to see. But yeah, I think they really do correlate, and it is, I feel like, a common dual sport combo, and I think
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree because I even watching the game last night, or not last night, but last Friday, just seeing you on the floor like you were on loose balls. There were a couple times where you like hit the floor really hard, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Some people would get up from that, and you're like you're going for a rebound, or you're trying to save a ball to give it into a teammate, and you can't beat that kind of energy from a senior that's leading the way. What's it been like to be a leader and be one of the kind of founding members of this Bentonville West Girls program?
It feels really special, especially with our team being so young. It's almost like I just kind of get to be a person that they look up to and just kind of help guide them throughout these 4 years that they have here because they're so special.
Yeah.
Obviously, this being my last one, it's kind of sentimental. So it's just, I'm very honored to be that person for them.
So you got big games left in this conference. 2 of your home games against Fayetteville, which are definitely determined seeding for really both teams in that game. Then you also got your crosstown rivals that you beat for the first time at Bentonville earlier this year. What's it mean to kind of close on those 2 games as far as being your last kind of 2 games at home as a senior?
Oh, it's been hitting me hard a lot this week. It's definitely very sad, especially because like some of my best friends are on this team. But I think getting to compete really hard with 2 really good teams this week with some of my best friends, it means a lot to me, and I'm really excited for it to happen. And Friday's actually senior night, so it's a really, really big night.
Okay.
And so,
yeah,
I'm
that's
looking
gonna be
forward
nice.
to
Yeah.
it.
So going forward, we got a few more weeks of conference. We got this week and next week, and then we head down to Bryant. What's going to be the main goal and message for this team as y'all prepare for Bryant?
I think just no matter what happens, always trying our hardest, and effort is like the number one thing I feel like that we talk about, because even if shots aren't hitting, you can, because we are a 3-point shooting team, you can still attack the rim, like just finding different angles to help win, and I just think always trying our hardest.
Yeah, I mean, I have to second that 3-pointer because scoring 82 points in a girls' game, that was like, when I flipped over and finally checked the final score, I was like, oh, that happened. But so going forward, you got Fayetteville Tuesday. What can Lady Wolverine fans, what would they see on the court when y'all hit it at 6:00 on Tuesday?
I think you'll just see perseverance from us. We're gonna obviously give it our all from the get-go, and you'll see us give it our all the way till the end of the game. And I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be a battle. Obviously, Fayetteville's a good team, but so are we. So it's just really gonna be a really competitive game, and I think it's a battle for the 3 seeds. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, y'all heard it here first. We got our Lady Wolverines senior here, Miss Hallie Ford. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.